Is there problems?
Potential problem.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my baby's mama.
Look at this. And she's all,
Because in space, like, no one can hear you talk about man.
The most useless waste of time podcast ever created. No intelligent person needs waste their time.
That's just the shortest path by now, because they're already at the sequel.
Nobody's gonna holler at my microphone. Everybody there! It's funny! You know,
You're listening to the Potential Problems Podcast. Fuck you, pay me. Hashtag just leave it in. Just leave it in.
Ends with Dan Ranscone getting a hug at the the very infamous, so infamous Nexus open mic circa, was that 2012?
I think that was 2013 or 14.
Oh my God, what an insane amount of time has passed. The world slid into chaos since then, Alan, is that true?
I'm pretty chaos.
Are you chouse?
I'm pretty chouse, yeah.
Potential Problems Podcast, everybody. I'm John Cuellar. That is...
I'm Alan Clark.
Alan Clark's there. Is the bong visible on the camera?
No, there's nothing visible.
Good, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
the
about.
The candle holder.
What can be visible if it's not visible?
How are you folks doing out there? Have we ever stopped to ask? We're always like, hey, Alan, how are you? And you're like, hey, fuck you, John.
Yeah, we never really turn the mirror around.
Do we ever ask the audience, all two of you, do we ever ask you, how are you doing? Let's go ahead and chime in now. How was your week?
We're listening. This is like the Steve from Blues Clues podcast. Yeah. Oh, what was that like?
Oh, is that ASMR?
Yeah, he does kind of an ASMR therapized kind of Blues Clues style podcast. It's really weird.
Blues Clues. He needed the money.
Yeah, you're familiar with Blues Clues, right?
Yes.
The little blue dog that jumps around.
Yes, the children's television show. They've had, how many hosts did they have? 3?
I think it's had as many as Family Feud, so they're probably in the dozens now.
Oh,
no,
gotcha.
it's probably
and now
2 or 3.
And the very last incarnation was just sexual innuendo, just like Family Feud, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Name something hard in your pocket.
Yeah, man, I grew up on Blues Clues, but yeah, I remember.
What's your favorite episode of Blues Clues?
I couldn't tell you exactly what it was, but they had the salt and pepper shaker characters. They were always real fun when they would jump on, but he would have to go outside and go get the mail or something like that because it was Nudie Magazine Day.
Oh, okay.
That might be mixing up.
Nudie Magazine Day?
Yeah.
On Blues Clues?
That's the beginning of Billy Madison.
Oh, is that when Blues Clues started growing his hair out and like having 5 o'clock shadow? And he said people on the train would tell him, they're like, "Way, he doesn't look that bad, right?"
That's exactly right.
Speaking of, we never got to the video of Vince McMahon's auto crash. Do we still have that somewhere? Or?
Well, yeah, we can get that. But wow, my hair's doing that peasant shit. But on that Blues Clues note, there was that whole thing when Steve left the show because he was balding, and that was becoming too apparent.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, his hair was thinning, and he was just like, I'm overworked. My hair's getting thin. We can't keep spray painting this and trying to, the reflections are starting to become too apparent.
Spray painting his hair?
They were using the filler stuff.
Oh, gotcha. I hear that stuff's good. Would you ever use that?
The black asbestos spray in a can.
Yes.
Give it some body.
I remember when that shit melted on Rudy Giuliani during a press conference. And
it just got a little too warm.
On the side. It looked like fucking Count Chocula.
Yeah. So then cool. Steve left the show, and the story on the show was Steve's going to college.
Oh, okay.
But then almost immediately, like, parent groups were like, he's going to fucking jail. He's a bad piece of shit actor.
Really?
He's going to jail.
to
He's
jail?
leaving the show
Why?
because he's going to jail. I remember that being a big thing. So I just grew up thinking, like, oh, he must have gone to jail because that's what, like, parents were saying.
Oh, but he didn't. He was just made a lot
Yeah,
of
he was just
money. He was
bald.
like,
And
"I'm
then
done."
Joe, his brother or whatever character, comes in and essentially just takes over the show from there. And
He's,
with
"Well,
his,
this is my bottom. I mean, my brother. He's gonna take over the show.
but as a kid, like when a big character like that leaves a show,
Yeah,
and you're so familiar with that persona,
Exactly. Yes.
anyone else that comes in, you're like, what's this dollar store version of Steve?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You're like, fuck this guy. It was like that guy on that '70s show when they tried to replace Eric Foreman with that one loser, and I hear he's a nice, funny guy, but it's like nobody wants another replacement crammed down your mouth in the last season or two of a show. Am I right? Nobody wants that.
Was it? Oh yeah, with this guy.
Not Seth Meyers, Reth Meyers, I believe is his name.
this the guy?
Reth Meyers, yeah, and that's Eric Foreman.
Oh yeah, I guess I remember this.
And they're like, oh, Eric went to Botswana to be a doctor or something, or go on a mission.
Oh
And then they're like, but we have this fucking guy who's going to start hanging out in the basement because of no plausible explanation.
I wonder what the real reason was there.
He was just done.
Contract negotiations.
He was
yeah.
done. They couldn't pay him enough. And he's like, fine, I'm out. I'm done.
I'll come back for the last episode.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, well, that looks like that might be a wig, right? Is that a wig?
I've never been good at
Josh
spotting
Myers.
wigs, but yeah, he's looking a little bit like Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Now that one I know you don't know.
No, that's a bit back for me.
Yeah. That show produces homeless like nothing else.
Homeless?
Remember there was that former actor off of that show who was like all messed up on the street?
Is that the one whose friend decided to do a
Tyler
real
something.
solid?
Yeah, and then
they're
he
like, I'll
wrecked
get
the
him a
hotel.
hotel room, and then
He gave it the Motley Crue
the
treatment.
hotel's all, yeah. He just rubbed feces into everything, and then he's like, oh, is that going to cost extra? Does that cost extra, Alan, to rub feces into everything?
I would charge extra.
It was explosive feces. Eric Foreman. He was replaced by Josh Myers, who's Seth Meyers' brother. I hear he's a funny guy, not a bad dude, but can you think of any other shows where they replace someone and you're like, fuck that?
Oh, man. Well, so the 007 series was always difficult because every generation they go to a different Bond guy.
But that's the thing, is it's fluid. It's supposed to be like that. Like almost like Batman never used to be like that, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, Batman could be fucking anybody.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Give it to one person, let him have a multiple movie arc so that we kind of...
Best Batman.
So we hit the road with this character, you know?
The road?
Yeah,
Batman.
like with the Christian Bale Batmans. You know, there was a
yeah.
series of them. So you take a vacation with Batman, so to speak.
In
You're
the
on the
Bat
road
RV.
with him. Yeah,
BAT-RV. Get the Bat RV, Robin.
just have to constantly be stopping for fuel because it's just blowing flames out the back.
Yeah, but Batman's not too conscientious about the environment, so he just stops at sewer, like those storm gutters.
Yeah.
Like Cousin Eddie, and he just pumps his sewage out there.
Penguin's pissed, dude.
The penguin would not like. I remember on the original Batman series.
P.N. Gwyn.
P.N. Gwyn. Did we already talk about P.N. Gwyn? It took Batman to figure that shit out. Okay, Batman's the most. Everybody else in Gotham is dumb as shit.
Right.
But Batman's brilliant.
But yeah, so growing up, I preferred the Pierce Brosnan 007 movies because that's what was coming out at the time. That was the Nintendo 64 version of him. So then once I was like, oh, some James Bond movies, and it was like Roger Moore, I was like, who's this fucking guy?
Yeah, more like Roger Less, am I right?
Yeah.
Give me George Lazenby if you want. That's not Lazenby, am I right?
I hope he doesn't get stung.
I hope he doesn't have a bee allergy. That's right. So the thing about James Bond though is romance. You know, that's another thing. You
Very
get all this
romantic guy.
romance. And being that we just passed, we did a show last week for Valentine's Day and just
It
didn't
ended
fucking
so
mention-
abruptly, but yes.
Oh, because I had to crap or pee, take your pick, or goon. Any of the three apply. But since we missed a little bit of the romance last week, I think some of the newest batch of videos that we're going to watch start with romance. Again, another, and it's an unexpected setting, you would say, for this romantic turn. And, Alan, sometimes we've been watching these videos where you think it's going to go one way, but then it goes another way.
Yeah.
Cue the sound effect and the shock.
Yeah, those are always fun.
But there's romance, I would say, more to this
Kisses
batch
video?
of videos.
Oh, the first two on the
The
list?
first two.
Okay.
We'll check those out. Let's see if chronological order is working these days for a show.
I really should have tried to download these. Yeah, hold on a second. Vamp for just a second so I can download this.
So, romance, am I right, folks? Romance. How many of you had a good Valentine's Day? Did you have a good Valentine's Day? What did I do for Valentine's? I kissed my dog on Valentine's Day. I think that's the best thing. If you don't have a significant other, the next best thing is kissing a dog, right?
Yeah.
Except I kissed the dog I'm dog sitting for, and I got Shih Tzu on my lips. Shih Tzu on my lips. This Shih Tzu that I'm watching, Alan. Hold on, real quick. Let's go on this Shih Tzu diatribe here.
Sure.
Have you ever known anybody with a Shih Tzu?
Yeah.
And
They're very toy.
they are, and they're like a bath rug, literally like a bath rug, just walking around with that hair texture, right?
Yeah. A little ottoman.
Yes. And this guy, because he's used to sleeping with his owner, I allow him to sleep at the foot of the bed, not under the covers, because I'm like, nah, not maybe if he was a shepherd, a short hair,
Sure.
but not like this. He's a cute dog, but he looks like a dirty Care Bear. Because he's like white, but he's salt and pepper.
Yeah.
But I can't tell which parts of him are dirty and
Yeah.
which parts are just dark.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You don't
want
wanna
to
take that gamble.
Yeah. So Shih Tzus, it's like he does look like a dirty Care Bear, even though he's semi-clean. He gets groomed every month. That's kind of romantic, grooming.
When you get your glands nice and expressed.
Oh yeah, that too. I was talking about just cruising the schools, but like pulling a Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, so the romance is in the air from last week. This man does not look happy, does he, Alan?
No, not at all.
Shout out to Randy Savage, 1998, who's been coming in hot with these videos. I'm sure he has a much more successful podcast where he just does those, right?
Boy,
Probably.
I'm trying to tell you, delete that shit.
Yeah, what'd you get locked up for?
Carjacking, armed robbery.
Like
What the fuck?
That's you, right?
No, it ain't me. I ain't fucking gay.
Yes, you are.
I swear, boy, I'm trying to tell you, delete that shit.
What about this? This your body right there,
No,
right?
that ain't fucking me.
Look,
I ain't no fucking body like that. I ain't fucking, man, look at my shit.
This is the
Ain't
first
nowhere
one I
near
saw.
like
yeah.
same body.
Ain't no fucking
It's like the same fucking How did AI know that he would have titties, Alan?
It's just a very good guess based on body context, I guess. It probably goes like, if you have a neck roll here, there's probably a good chance you got some flabby titties.
Just for titty size.
Gravity takes its effect.
Oh
body.
man.
Nowhere near the same fucking body.
What about this one?
My body nowhere near like that.
Bouncing.
Man, look. Delete that shit.
How come no one's ever happy about these? Right? Is there ever a time someone's like, "Yeah, do you think you could send that to me? I need to come later."
In a prison setting, I'm gonna guess no.
Remember that old prison joke you came up with about the guy who didn't want to didn't want to go the other way and have sex with men, so he just made his cellmate have a tattoo of a woman on his back where the butthole was the vagina. Do you remember that joke you made up about that?
I did that?
Yeah, sure.
I don't recall. I'll have to review the tape.
What would you call that tattoo? There's got to be a term
The
for
Acme wall.
The Acme wall.
Yeah, the Wile E. Coyote wall. You know how he always tries to paint like a big scene, so you'll run right into it.
He just paid an exit scene on a sign on your back, and then just a hole there, and just like an exit glory. I don't know. Now we're jumping the shark. The next video, as romantic as the last one was, because it ended kind of in a lover's quarrel. That man was very upset that the gentleman who kissed him was no longer there. He's like, where'd that guy go?
Was that what he was mad about?
Yeah. Well, this next one. Okay, Alan, tell me, it seems like both these guys are in on it. And of course, to pull this off, you have to have steel balls. Balls of steel. Big brass balls, as they say in Glengarry Glen Ross.
Okay. There's a couple other things that are trending around that I'm wondering the legitimacy of.
Yeah.
But let's see about this one.
People into kissing up.
I'm not gay, motherfucker. I didn't kiss that man. This video right here has me different. If you don't believe me, go see it. Get the fuck out this parking lot.
Hey, brother, I don't know if you was aware about the crazy guy out there tricking people into kissing up. You are gay.
No, I'm not. I didn't kiss nobody.
See, this dude is clearly he's an NPC, right? He's clearly
he's gotta be.
But these other two, and especially I love this dude who's I'm guessing is black. He's like speaking in a great fucking even measured, clear, precise tone. So he's like
this dude's out there doing this.
Yeah, dude. And he knows this guy's gonna fly off the fucking handle, but he's being so calm. Shit.
Because he the premise being, as far as this guy's concerned, he's walking up trying to do this man a service until he's like, wait a minute. Thanks for letting at first the approach is, thanks for letting me know some shit's going. Who the fuck?
Been right here for 2 years, brother. He can trick me all he wants, but I didn't kiss him.
He's eating a hot dog with mayonnaise, by the way. Look at that.
Oh man, I don't know.
That's not the greatest way to make your case for not kissing a man.
No, it's not.
I bet that.
He told me he was gonna take you to the hotel.
Ooh,
Fucking lie. Beat his bitch ass.
damn.
I'm not gay, motherfucker.
Just apologize for kissing him.
I didn't kiss that man. This video right here has me different. If you don't believe me, go see it. Please. We have videos of us outside. Pictures to people saying I kissed him.
It's so funny immediately getting the fucking store involved. So I need to see show me the security footage.
Yeah, dude.
It's like he's acting like he's got a warrant.
Yeah,
put it
dude's up, bro. We kissed.
He's got to put his hot dog down carefully. I'm coming back for that.
His mayonnaise hot dog.
Bitch, I'll beat your bitch ass. Don't run.
Don't run. Yeah, you heard him.
I bet you gonna come outside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's over there going around hypnotizing people, making them kiss him.
How did he
Hypnotizing him, making him kiss him.
Is that how you pronounced it?
Hypnotizing, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's over there going around hypnotizing people.
Hypnotizing.
Wow, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, what the
Stay the fuck away from him.
I'm gonna beat your bitch ass. You understand that? Never step foot on this property again.
Oh, look, when you was gone, he had took your bike too.
His bike is right there. It's right there by the trash can. Take one look to the right.
Oh shit.
No.
You move my bicycle, don't play dumb.
Oh, he said a big word.
Right?
Who's trying to take your bicycle? Why she got you in picture? Why did she got you in picture when she touching my bicycle? Come look!
Look, this guy in there is going around tricking people and kissing them.
She seemed very shocked, right?
Showing bystanders who were just approaching this situation, bringing them in on this bullshit as they're just going about their day. This dude's so brilliant for extending this as much as possible.
Oh man!
Like, obviously, this guy in the blue shirt, his mental acuity might not be the sharpest, but you know, this is definitely teetering on the. Is this okay to do?
Cruel?
Yeah, because he's clearly very worked up about it. We don't know if this man's on on heart medication or missing tooth medication or what's going on.
It wasn't a joke. They was for real. It was for real. It was a real kid.
No, it ain't.
Look, I'm sorry. Look, I brought your bike. You should be happy when he tried to take your bike.
He's like, I got your bike back. Trying to help you in this situation,
man.
dude.
I brought it
Stop
back.
telling people that shit. Get the fuck out of this parking lot.
Yes, get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of this parking lot. I don't drive. Get the fuck out.
Look, I don't think he's taking you serious enough. You might need to actually put your hands on him. Not your lips, your hands.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
I thought we was on the same team.
Get the fuck from behind me.
I can still be with you, right?
No.
I saved you from taking your bike.
No, you didn't.
Look.
You ain't say shit. Stop fucking telling people.
Okay, I won't tell nobody.
Delete that shit.
He sent it to everybody already. He has a...
Delete that shit.
Poor man.
So mad.
He's quite upset.
Yeah. See, at that point, I feel like, all right, it's definitely time to abandon ship.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he did keep it going for a while, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably the best one we've had since maybe even the firecracker video, right?
Yeah, I mean, the level of worked up that guy was, I'm hard pressed to think that there was like a setup, you know?
Yeah, well, those two guys,
they're clearly the setup with each other.
Well, and
they
they
come
both-
with the plan.
Dude,
Let's ping
so
pong this
fucking
shit off of
brilliant.
each other.
So fucking brilliant. But you do have to have fucking really, like, you had to pull that shit off. Can you pull that type of shit off, or do you get too nervous or too awkward?
I'm too bad at thinking on the fly, dude. Like, I would just like have one idea and just be like laser focused trying to get there. I would blunt force things. It wouldn't work. You know, I don't have the ability to ebb and flow in a situation that calls for it like that.
You're not, you don't think you could just go into Impractical Jokers?
No.
Instead? What do you think of that show? Do you ever, what did they show, like show that 24/7 on one of these channels, or?
Yeah, what is it, True TV?
They do
It's
that
pretty
with
much
everything
the Impractical
now, though.
Jokers channel.
Yeah. Except for Joe Gatto.
I like how his whole thing was, I'm leaving the show to be with my kids because I just divorced my wife, so I'm going to go be with my kids. And then, like, 9 months later, the news comes out that, like, somebody's...
he was
like,
harassing.
Yeah, he's texting people who might not be quite 18.
Oh, man.
As far as I remember, that was the story.
So, which was the better kiss? I'd say the kiss from the first video is better, but obviously
because the dude like he senses the other presence coming up behind him, and he just kind of goes. He meets him with his mouth right where he's supposed to be. That one was so good.
Oh,
Boy,
that
I'm
dude.
trying to tell you, delete that shit.
Like he just meets him with it perfectly.
Yes, he's like he's waiting for it, right?
Yeah, that one's way better.
But the second the second kiss way more successful in terms of making a mini series of drama about it. Right?
But in either scenario, if we're taking these at face value and these are real, like this dude's in prison, you know. This isn't.
Well, maybe he did some horrible shit, and he does it. You remember that episode?
But even then, a prisoner in the locked up and shit, their connection to the outside world should not be people using AI against them for Instagram views.
Well,
you know.
Have you ever seen that episode of Black Mirror, White Bear?
Which one is that?
That's the one where they torture that prisoner over and over and over. It's a game show where she wakes up and she doesn't know what's going on, and then they chase her throughout the episode and freak her out. And at the very
what?
White Bear.
It sounds familiar. I know I've seen it. It's just not coming to mind. So I'm looking for a
And
visual.
everybody's kind of like holding their phones up and won't help her. And these people. I thought that was one of the best episodes. Just the ambiguity of what the fuck is happening. And there's only
community hunt.
2 or 3 people that are doing the hunting. But all these people, worse than hunting, are just standing there and filming, which is fucking nuts, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, what would cause this? I was like trying to figure it out as a writer. How do you write something like this? What is it? It's got to be some sort of UFO or some sort of radio frequency or something where people are possessed and they just do this. But to make it as part of, the game show that she's unwillingly participating in, I never in a million years would have, come up with that. Maybe that's why I'm a hack. But I'm just saying, it's brilliant writing, right? Like, were you trying to dissect that and be like, well, what would cause this? What
I don't think
would make
so.
people do this?
When I watch crazy stuff, usually the way I watch it is like, usually it's presented in like in the perspective of like the person who's going through it. So I'm experiencing this along with them. That's kind of how I go along with movies. And then on like a second or third watch is where I'll kind of take in the little themes and things where I'm not experiencing the whole thing as a first.
Is it the same way with the JOI video? Like by the third time, we're like,
why can't I like this 3 times?
You just unlike it and like it again.
Right.
Yeah, so I was wondering during this episode, how the fuck would they make... And then that guy is amazing, the game show host. You think he's this crazy, just depraved murderer, but then it turns out he's just a real personable guy who hosts a murderous game or
he's just a regular Joe.
Yeah, he seems like he's just having some coffee and playing a part in the woods.
Yeah,
of a psycho. So yeah, those were some great kissing videos, Ellen.
Speaking on the romance, since the whole Valentine's Day thing had passed.
Oh yes,
there was tales of relationship woes that I heard someone. So every once in a while, somebody will kind of just like, you can tell they just want to share something.
Yeah,
they would just want to get something off their chest. They want to just tell anybody because they had to get away.
Like share some files to your, that may be questionable that were downloaded on torrent or back in the day or now from the black internet or the black web or whatever.
Dark web. But so I was dropping a vehicle off at a mechanic and all that and waiting around. There was this other dude in there and he wanted to commiserate. He's pacing around. I'm just like, hey, man, how you doing?
Oh, and he wanted to complain to you?
Yeah.
I can't believe these fucking jerk-offs.
Well, I was like, how you doing, man? He's like, man. This guy had an accent from like Cameroon or something like that, so I'm not even going to try that. Like? I'm not even going to try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just, do some imaginative thinking.
From a Jamaica man. Like that?
More throaty, kind of like raspy voice.
Okay.
So kind of is how.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
The tones he was speaking. It is more or less like.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I'm just doing what I can to avoid doing an offensive accent.
Oh, okay.
And he was pretty much just like, man, my lady, she's on her period, and she's just tired of the manipulation. He was just laying it out. I'm like, oh man, that's too bad. With the right one, hopefully that wouldn't be the case. He's like, I've got 5 kids, man. I can't get out. It was just like 9 a.m. at the mechanic, just wanting to just be like, man, she breaks the car.
She breaks the car.
Yeah. He was like, I don't really want to go too much into any details.
Why?
About it. Just because it was a very, it was.
Why did he
I felt bad for the dude.
Why did he say that she broke the car? How did she break the car?
Well, it wasn't so much that she broke the car, but he doesn't know what she does that he has to bring in the car so often to
That'd
be fixed.
That'd be great if she was just pounding some guy in the car.
The suspension's just wrecked.
Why is the suspension always wrecked? I don't understand. So he's. Would you think he would have been offended if you'd been like, "Hey, you into the wife swap?"
No, it was more of just like I had realized that like I'm not good at socializing. So when I was like, oh, if it's the right one, that wouldn't happen. It's like, by the way, that's a crazy response to have to someone being like, my lady's crazy. Like normally people would be like, I know, right? Like I'm like, oh, you got the wrong one, dude. I hope you're not locked down. He's like, actually, I got 5 kids.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he's locked in there, and so I felt bad for.
Did you ask him if they're too old for him to leave, or if they're old enough for him to leave now?
Are they gonna remember if you're just not here anymore?
Like over 10 now?
I don't know.
You can leave.
It seems like
they're over 10.
There's probably at least one that's 10. If you assume 18 months between each.
So, what else did his wife do that day? She was just on her period.
He was just
car.
Apparently, she's a very manipulative woman. I don't know. Yeah, it's more a story about how I'm not good at socializing and don't know how to commiserate properly and allow people to just vent. I got to be like, yeah, contrary opinion.
You don't want to one up him and be like, yeah, I punched my wife this morning. I feel pretty bad about it.
Yeah,
don't joke about punching. Unless you're serious about punching. It seems like maybe he was aggravated in the moment. His car was...
Nobody wants to have to take your car in to be worked on because it's always going to be a big amount.
Yeah.
It's never a small amount anymore.
Yeah, even for Vince McMahon.
Oh.
It's a large amount. Well, he was driving like, what, $250,000 Bentley or some shit? It was an expensive one.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have that video, but...
Yeah, okay. So the damn thing about sports cars... They require you to drive so fast is his defense.
They do.
He's like, this car is too fast.
It's too fast.
Now, I have trouble believing that this is actually Vince McMahon in a vehicle accident because I was led to believe that he perished in a limousine explosion.
In a limousine explosion many years ago. Where his leg was just hanging out of the limo, right? Do you remember? And it was like an old white limo. It was like fucking 15 years old.
It's burning smoke out the back. It's just on its way out there. Yeah, let's just burn this one. What is this music? Oh, this is just dash cam footage. So he's... Are we sure this crash is not kayfabe?
I don't know. Let's see here. It looks like this is the trooper's cam.
Oh, yeah. So he was being pursued by a trooper.
That's. Oh.
That's really not that violent of a crash.
No, it did fuck up his car, but.
Well, cars have crumple zones for exactly that reason.
And airbags deployed, though, right?
Yeah.
When airbags deploy, is it true that that's basically a totaled car? Because airbags
might depend on the car.
Ah, I got you. So if it's a more expensive one, then they probably...
It's probably totaled.
Oh.
Yeah. But if it's like a little, bare bones car on a frame, yeah, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, you get T-boned or something.
He said he was on his way to a birthday party or something. His granddaughter's birthday party or something. I don't know if that's true.
On my way to get my hair dyed. Let's see.
I gotta get this the next day. Did you see me trying to catch up to you behind you?
I didn't see that. I saw lights, but it didn't look normal.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you, and you keep taking off.
The lights didn't look normal.
Run you.
I know, I understand that, but that's why I was very confused. Right? Because it wasn't like you were running, it was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour. All right, and then you just hit someone.
Can this man look up, point his chest up a little bit so we can see Vince's face?
I think it happens eventually.
Were you looking at your phone?
No, I'm trying to drive. No, I'm not looking at my
phone. The person was right in front of you.
I'm trying to drive. I'm 90.
I know, no shit.
There's got to be a reason you hit him.
No, I haven't been driving my car, and God knows how long.
God, what happened to his voice?
Well, he's ancient and probably
that old man
all
voice,
that for decades.
That old man voice, dude. Have you
I'm working on mine.
Contemplated what's going to happen. When you get that old man voice like that.
I think it'll be more like this.
Oh,
that'll be my heart failure voice. You know, people with a weak heart sound like that. Save that for later.
Yeah. So that's what Vince's throat sounds like. I'm sure if
you went straight at it at 100 miles an hour.
By the way, he mentioned
thinking about it.
He mentioned that he hasn't driven a car in a while. So negligence. You don't admit to shit like this is. I mean, everyone says it. You know, South Park did all the episodes about elderly drivers, and they're like, you know, they get their shit license and they gotta hit the road, and they're just taking people out left and right.
Well, now I think they're doing like a license review every year or something. Like if you're over 75 or something, I think so. Or every other year or something. A lot of I've taken a few phone calls where patients are like, I have this form from the DMV. They said if I don't have it filled out, they'll take my license away.
May I please have a water?
But so that's happened a few days, and they're like, I need my doctor to fill this out yesterday. So I feel bad for him because I imagine that shit. Your independence, Alan.
No, I get that.
Your independence.
I get that, and if there was a better public transit system, you know, that would be less of a factor. But try to incentivize a senior citizen who's been driving their whole life to not be stubborn and to take the bus and deal with the bus's schedule.
Human mentality, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, if you do it the right way, like, people like routines.
Don't you ever look
so you could push them in the right way. They might be like
in front of the bus. What's Vince have to say? Let's see. Is he wearing socks, or are those tone-colored socks? Those look like compression socks.
Might be.
I'm just making sure you're not having a medical condition or anything. Do you need an ambulance?
No, fuck.
All right. All right. Just your registration.
I've been through worse.
Oh my God.
No, it's in my pocket.
Looks like a mask. Right?
Yeah.
His windows busted out. There's a side airbag, right?
Yeah.
I've been driving this car quite some time.
It's fast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, too fast.
No, the car is not what was fast. You put your foot down.
Well, the car clearly has a mind of its own, Alan.
Is a self-driving car?
Yes.
All right.
That's it?
That's it.
The kissing videos. Can we make him kiss someone? We should work on that.
Yeah, the cop pulls up.
What if the cop showed him a video?
He's like, I was trying to pull you over. You're going 115. There was this guy kissing you.
Oh, dude, imagine showing Vince McMahon that. Oh, that'd be the best.
Or the cop pulls up and hits him with a, you can't park here.
Hey, bro, you can't park here. Keeps driving. Oh, fuck, dude. Who's the first asshole who started that? Like the very first guy. Was it Abel?
I think it happened during one of the Trojan Wars, and a horse was taken down with an arrow, and then some other dude pulled up and was like, can't park here. And they kept going to war.
Let's see here. So, and I feel the public thing. Are you into public, Alan?
Am I into public?
Yeah, you know, you and your lady, you go out to have some dinner, and right before you go into the restaurant, you just do some public in the car.
No.
Oh.
Although my truck is big enough that I theoretically could.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. We both had small vehicles for a while, so.
Oh, that's right. Huh?
So it would have been very obvious. You know, people could walk by at, like, belly button level.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need that happening. If you have clearance and some vision over everybody, it's a little more. But I've never done the public thing.
Okay, yeah, it's not my thing. Some people are really into that.
Yeah.
This one
Some people want
lady,
to get caught.
Well, you know what? I have done the public thing, but not because it was my fetish. We just both wanted to bang, and it was
executions we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Oh,
definitely executions. Yeah, let's save the public for last. How about we look at I found this video about Redbar where this guy's straight up saying it's the downfall of Redbar, but I think
this is a video essay.
This man is clearly using Redbar's name to capitalize on views. Something that I do not condone. Let me tell you something.
It's pretty grubby.
Mike Redbar
is a very sick man.
And he's in a wheelchair. You know this, Ellen, right?
I've heard this, yeah.
Yes, and we're still waiting on acceptance into the Facebook club, the Facebook community for Redbar. So definitely waiting on that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we're definitely keeping our ears peeled and our eyes open so that we can see what's going on here. And I came across this video where this YouTuber, he has some all right videos, but he started to talk about the downfall of Redbar. And now you know how everything is the downfall of so-and-so, or the rise and fall, or the tragedy of, right, Alan? Is that every kind of YouTube essay on?
I love a tragic downfall.
And I love that these are YouTube essays, actually, is what they are. People used to write, 3 or 4 different essays.
Dude,
about
video essays are all over YouTube.
Now these are video. This is the age we live in. And Potential Problems Podcast being on the cutting edge, as always, of internet trends. The cutting edging, yes. So I came across this guy who's clearly farming views by saying it's the downfall of Mike Redbar, because it is clearly not. I heard
people of the.
Oh yes.
Wait a minute. So you want to have us watch a video of a guy watching a video?
No, we're not going to watch it. But I'm just saying, I'm calling this guy out without calling him out by name, because I don't want to give him any other views. But
Yellow Beanie Beardo.
I was wondering what the difference between our show talking about Redbar for a few seconds and advancing absolutely no information whatsoever.
Other than we don't know where he is.
And people commenting on that very fact. Also, we cleaned up the room.
Note the crooked poster board behind you.
And we're fans of Redbar. You haven't given it a year yet, Alan. And I'll declare right here, I'm keeping my Redbar subscription active for the foreseeable future.
You didn't cancel?
No.
Wow.
You know what? I may get 2 subscriptions, because I know Mike's a sick man, and he probably needs all the revenue. Mike and Jules, I'll gladly contribute. I've come to an enlightened position after watching this gentleman's YouTube video, because the difference between me, a genuine fan who has listened to many Redbar shows and actually watched a majority of the past year or so,
and I, who have been informed by you about it.
I've gushed about him all the times.
Directly stealing a fucking explosion.
He has something very similar to that. a very similar.
Well, for months you would go, Redbar, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot about that.
Redbar, baby.
Yeah.
So a genuine, I was really into it, especially when he was talking shit about Jeff Dye. I was like, oh, this fucking guy's crazy. But anyway, now the difference between me, a genuine fan, and this guy in the yellow hat who seems like he has an okay channel. There's some other videos that I was about ready to cancel this guy and be like, I'm not gonna watch any of his shit. Not interested. And then I saw that he leans politically my way most of the time, so he has a few good videos up there. But in this instance, yeah, totally just trying to capitalize, saying it's the downfall of Redbar when we're just waiting for the return. We're waiting for the resurrection, which will be magnificent.
I guess a downfall would involve imply a downward trajectory in the content.
Yeah,
but if I think they're confusing that for just waiting on content.
I think that's what it is now.
It's like how Severance takes 5 years between seasons, and Adam Scott's head changes all kinds.
Yeah.
By the time it comes up, we're excited to see what's his face going to look like now. I'm not saying this is going to be the situation with Redbar. I'm saying I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, I think what you're trying to get to is the fact
Thank you.
Well, we're just talking about keeping conversation going and saying, Redbar, we're waiting for you to return. This gentleman in the banana hat here, banana-colored hat, is saying that it's the downfall of Redbar, which I don't agree with. And I think he capitalized on my view by saying that, because I had to listen to something that I felt just wasn't really a true video essay. I didn't find truth in it. But other than that, no new news to give you guys about that whole subject other than this guy. I thought he made some points that a non-fan would make. A non-fan, someone who's never listened to a 10-hour show, Alan.
Like, why is he doing sparklers inside? Is he dangerous?
Is he about to
comments like that?
Is he about to work in a bar in Sweden or something? Is that where it was?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good reference.
So, Red Bar, we're waiting for your return. This gentleman in the banana hat, he's trumpeting your downfall. Look at the difference between the two content creators.
And thank you for the endorsement on our content.
Right. Moving on.
Sneak that in there.
Moving on. I guess the weather was pretty bad this past week. Do you know anyone? Mike Wilson. We called Mike Wilson last week, right?
Yeah.
No answer.
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago, we called him. No answer. We didn't even know if it was his voicemail because it was a very generic one. And this week, earlier, I received a message from him. Apparently, he's snowed in. He's been working from home, working remotely. But he said there's a shit ton of snow out there. He was in Maryland. Is that, where did he say he was? Let me look that up here. I do have the text here.
Well, after that, I also texted him after you said you got positive contact.
Nice, awesome. And what did he say? What did you get out of him?
Said what's up, new number, all that stuff.
You have a new number?
Yeah.
Well, that's
compared
right,
to the last time I had talked to him, yeah.
Frederick, Maryland.
Frederick.
He's at.
Ooh.
What's the distance from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Frederick, Maryland? I'm going to say 1,200.
I'm going to go 978.
979. That old
Oh,
price
1,625 miles.
I was closest.
Yeah.
But apparently he was snowed in, and I wonder if this video, because there's been all these crazy. I was watching dog videos. Alan, did you see the dogs? We rate dogs video this week about the dogs.
They're always good.
They are good, huh? They never do a story about a dog who became trapped with its owner for a week and had to resort to the darkest dog behavior ever. You know what? I was taking a huge hit of marijuana the other night in my house, and I'm watching my landlord's dog, and I was there, and I coughed the wrong way, and it felt like my heart kind of like skipped a beat or palpitated. Something happened. And then it's kind of ached for a second, which I don't know if that's a good thing the older you get. But then I was like, okay,
you got to be careful. You might knock a blockage loose.
Well, I had all the doors closed, so the dog wouldn't have been able to get out. And my landlord's not due for until March 11th. And I was like, this dog, if I did kill over I mean, it's unlikely. But it's not impossible because I'm a 47-year-old man who runs a lot and did a lot of cocaine in the day and sleeps very little most of the time. Less than 7 hours.
Yeah.
If I killed over of a heart attack, I think it would be about 10 days and that dog would venture over to me. But then I was like, nah, he wouldn't like that disgusting, gross, bloated corpse. He'd be like, nah, I'm not going to eat that. But there was absolutely nothing else in the house to eat.
They'd go for it.
You think so?
Yeah.
But
after a
horrible.
couple days,
what if corpse
you're not his owner.
Explode.
Excuse me. Oh. You're not his owner. If it was his owner, he would probably wait longer.
That's another thing. As far as he's concerned, I am now. His owner's been gone for 2 weeks, dude.
I guess
dogs, they kind of get acclimated by then. They're like, okay, I guess this is just the new reality, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And he's a little bit kind of bummed out now because his owners, but in another month he'd be like, oh yeah, this is just it. Like if I walked him every morning and every afternoon, he'd be like, oh yeah, this is way better. But
you were talking about snow.
The snow in some of these parts of the country, a lot of dogs had a good time, and a celebrity had a good time. Celebrity sighting, right, Alan?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen on Instagram, there's like several Michael Jackson impersonators that have gone viral for different reasons. There's like a dude who'll slide up super close and just like stare at you for a few seconds doing the Michael Jackson shit.
Oh yeah.
There's a guy who hires celebrity impersonators to come to his parties, and then they show up, and then it's just him.
Yeah.
So he has them do their shtick to just him. And like follows a format where they like do a couple seconds of their shtick or whatever it is, and then like a very informal thing where he's like asking them what they're doing this week, and then like a clip of them watching Family Guy or something like that. But so there's a lot of these types of things. So this is one of these for hire Michael Jacksons, and looks like he was stuck in the damn snow, dude.
Keep going, Michael Jackson. Keep going. We still Michael Jackson. Keep going. We still going.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. We free. Oh. Yeah. We free. We free.
Seemed like they were having a good time with Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah. Very fun, yeah.
Did you ever see Three Kings?
No.
Where that guy's about to pour oil down Marky Mark's throat, and he looks at him and he goes, what is the problem with Michael Jackson? And he's all, what? And he's all, what is the problem with Michael Jackson? You know, the king of pop. Hee hee. Hoo hoo. And he does a spot on Michael Jackson impression. Can you do a spot on Michael Jackson impression? Make it sound like it's the real people?
I want to be Agent M.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. We don't have applause anymore, do we?
No.
Oh, God.
All right, so here's one of the
Woman
Michael Jackson's.
Regrets hiring
God,
Michael Jackson to the party.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this is one dude who Kevin Hart. One dude who got he blew up for this. Now he's like booked for like 2 years.
Well, he looks a lot like him, so I could.
But his shtick is to like slide up on people and get uncomfortably close and look at them while they freak out. But so I'm trying to find the other guy, the Instagram guy, who has those party people has these character actors come over, and because he had 2 Michael Jacksons show up.
Oh shit.
And like battle each other. I gotta
cool.
find that one. Yeah.
This gentleman's face looks like it needs a little bit more work to look like Michael Jackson, I was gonna say. It just seems like it's just a lot of makeup.
Yeah. Well, yeah, very heavy makeup, and that one actually wears knee pads too because of all the sliding.
Oh, I thought he just met with a lot of kids.
Oh. I'm trying to find the videos here, but it's not
of the
really
dueling Michael Jacksons. Maybe they
Yeah.
could go out on tour like the dueling pianos.
Dueling pianos.
Yes.
So,
well,
how you been?
Oh, good, Alan. Let's
Just
do.
trying to not think about your heart.
What heart? Let's see here. So, might as well. I mean, how about the publicly? The public. Let me take a look at the public.
Publicly.
There's a link I sent you to a video, but the overall channel is what more I'm interested in. I don't even know how much of these videos we can show.
I set up a
This one's about astronomy, really.
bunch of telescopes in the desert to
Public
capture something
astronomy.
I bet you've never seen before.
Oh no! Oh no! Trying to hide that from the video.
I mean, you can't really tell what it is. So that whole account is just videos of people publicly pooping. And it's all, kind of memes like that where it's someone looking through a telescope or looking into something, and it'll have these public poopers. When's the last time you pooped in public, Alan? When you were like a kid or something?
Public, yeah.
Or camping. Camping?
That's not public.
You don't think so?
No, but it's a lesser experience.
That's the way it is.
Awful.
It is the way I do it. I just plop one right in front of the campfire when's like right when the fire starts. Right? Is that bad form?
Is it good luck to keep the fire going all night?
Right into the campfire, just blow some mud directly on it. Would that smell bad? Do you think?
Probably.
Yeah.
That'd be probably pretty bad.
Let's see. Is that it? Are we wrapped? Is that 53 minutes? Anything else you want to get to, my friendo?
Yeah, I was just trying to find that other clip. Like, I'm finding mirror versions and downgraded versions. I'm trying to find the right one,
Gotcha.
But we can do that next week.
We can do that next week, Alan. Next week, big guest announcement. Just want to make it here. This is the first time I told Alan.
Neil Breen?
Close. Barack Obama next week, guys. He's got some shit to say about Trump. Barack Obama, my favorite president. The best president of the past, for a long fucking time. Now, I'm not saying he was perfect, but as far as
nobody's perfect.
As far as presidents that lie to us and kill people with drones, he was the least offensive guy. And he deported a lot of people. But you have to do that kind of stuff if you're going to be the American president. But you have to do it with compassion, and you have to feel bad about it. Right, Alan? That's why he's my favorite president, because he's empathic. Compathic.
Okay.
But how did I get off? I forgot. Oh, yeah, because he's going to be here next week. It's going to be I don't know if we'll have someone else. I don't know if we want to use the whole hour on him. So, because I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll cram him in the end if we've got time for him.
Oh, really? Okay. Maybe he could. I'd like to play basketball with Barack Obama. That would be bomb. Alan, you would shoot a game of hoops, right? Even though it's not.
I'd try. I'm terrible at it. Yeah. I'd probably try to do a move left and right. My knee will dislocate. That's happened before.
What's the next big holiday after Barack comes to town? It's going
St. Patty's
to be
Day.
St. Pat. Oh man.
But there's Funny Fiesta that you got.
That's right, Funny Fiesta. Thanks for remembering. Next week, oh my God, it's going to be amazing all week. I'm in shows 5th, 6th, and 7th. It'll be a great time. Maybe even the 4th. It's going to be amazing. You guys should come out. Albuquerque Funny Fiesta. Thanks to Sarah Kennedy, Mary Bird, all the people who put this together and helped out. Kelly. Headliner is going to be Mark Maron. That's going to be great. I'm sure that'll sell out, so make sure you get tickets. And check out the full festival schedule. I'll be in the You're Wrong show. I'll also be in the Crypt Keeper or the Cursed one, whichever that is, and Serena Ochoa. And then also there is Roots 66, which is for the people that Trump would most likely deport. If that'll be me and Carla Vasquez and some. Oh wait, go up. That's what it's called, Serena. The Crypt Keepers Comedy Hour. No, I'm not playing the Crypt Keeper, Alan. Keep your.
I was gonna say maybe the one you're on should be a word of mouth show.
But that'll be great. So make sure you check it out. Where's the other one? Go up. Go this way. Mine is the Roots 66.
Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, there we are. There's me and Jake, and I think Carla's going to be on that. I'm not sure. And Lika. It'll be a great time. Make sure you guys check that out on the 6th. That'll be the great time. Did I say that?
Yep.
Potential Problems Podcast. We'll see ya, Alan.
Goodbye.